Good evening, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT digital studio. Let's go ahead and get right into some top and trending stories for your Wednesday. East Carolina University is being recognized for the 10th year in a row with the Higher Education Excellence in Diversity Award. The award goes to universities who focus on diversity and inclusiveness. 2021 winners were selected for their efforts focusing on gender, race, ethnicity, veterans, people with disabilities, and LGBTQ+. ECU is one of 101 institutions to win the award this year, but only one of 7 to be named a 10-time winner. Programs like the Pirates Engineering Program, which supports low-income students pursuing undergraduates in engineering, has helped the school earn the award, among many others. Grover Gaming, a Greenville-based software company, is expanding to Wilmington this month. They're among the fastest-growing companies in the country, and Greenville, North Carolina will stay host to its corporate headquarters. The new expansion will bring up to 60 new jobs to the Wilmington area, while continuing to add jobs each month at the Greenville location. Not on your sides, Amber Joseph will be live with more about Grover Gaming's expansion and what it means for the East. That's coming up on your news at 5 and 6. A multi-state search continues for a missing Pageland woman. Deidre Reed was last seen by her family on September 3rd. They say she was last known to be headed to a Greyhound bus station in Charlotte nearly 3 weeks ago. They say she drives a 2004 Chevy Tahoe with South Carolina license plates. The vehicle also has a New York Giants tag on the front. Reed is a 41-year-old black woman. She was last seen wearing gray sweatpants and a light pink and white shirt with Air Force One shoes, and her hair tied up in a ponytail. Anyone with any information on her whereabouts is asked to call the Pageland Police Department. Coming up after the break, your Storm Team 9 weather forecast and what we can now say is officially the start of fall. That and more coming up after this short break.
When we say you can get 9 on your side news anywhere, we mean, well, anywhere at work, over coffee, from the kitchen, the plane, outdoors, customized alerts. Everything you want in one place.
Breaking news.
We get it to you wherever you are. Out on the water, on a date, even at the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho. WNCT 9 on your side. News on the go. Anywhere, anytime.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT digital studio, bringing you your top and trending stories for your Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get right into your weather forecast for your Wednesday. We are in a weather alert day, which can bring the possibility of some strong thunderstorms as well as some heavy downpours late into Thursday night. Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wasilenko has that forecast for us.
Rainfall totals, especially in our southwestern counties, say from Lenoir County to Duplin, Onslow, and Jones counties, anywhere between 1 to 2 inches has already fallen, and we have 1 to 3, if not 4 or 5 more inches on the way. That's going to create some flash flooding concerns and at the very least some ponding on roadways. That's why you folks in Jacksonville and Onslow County, Kenansville and Duplin counties, extending over into far western Jones County, are under that slight risk for flash flooding today. A marginal risk is set in place across the areas along and west of Highway 17 that aren't under the slight risk. And even if you're not in the green and yellow shaded areas, you still stand a good chance to get some heavy rainfall today, so do remain weather aware. Your bus stop forecast this morning will stay warm and muggy with precipitation and clouds flying on through. As you head home from school and work, it's going to be just as warm, just as muggy, and guess what? Just as stormy too. Isolated strong to severe storms this morning, but primarily just some heavy rain to talk about. Once we start to warm up a little more through the early afternoon, there could be some stronger storms and the potential for those few severe storms. We get a little break in the action late this afternoon, and then by late tonight into Thursday, that's when the cold front finally arrives and continues to push east with yet another bout of moisture. Some strong to severe storms and downpours. That'll lace the forecast straight through Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. The cold front will finally exit by Friday morning and Friday night, giving way to some beautiful weather for the upcoming weekend, the first full weekend of fall, because fall starts today, officially at 3:20 p.m. It's not going to feel or look like fall, but in the coming days, it certainly will. Highs today will top out in the 70s and 80s. Downpours and thunderstorms will be likely, along with a rough boating forecast. Seas will average 5 to 7 feet for the beaches with a high rip current risk. And by the overnight period, lows will tumble into the 60s and 70s as heavy rain and thunderstorms continue. Over the next 2 days, make sure that you have multiple ways to receive severe weather alerts, not just for severe thunderstorm warnings, but also for flash flood warnings. Those will be possible Wednesday, today, and heading into Thursday. But by Friday and the upcoming weekend, Julianne, nothing but smooth sailing conditions into Saturday and Sunday with mostly sunny skies and dry weather to boot.
'Tis the season for cooler temperatures, pumpkin spice lattes, and all things fall. It's officially fall, y'all. September 22nd marks the official first day of fall for 2021. It actually started at exactly 3:20 p.m. today. That's the exact moment that the sun's rays were over the equator. This happens at the exact same time all across the globe, just in different time zones. The sun will be moving from north to south, heading towards the southern hemisphere as they prepare for the start of spring and summer of 2022. It also means today we get as close to an equal 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of night as we can. Pretty cool. Get out there and enjoy this fall weather and get your pumpkin spice lattes and all things fall goodies. Well, today is American Businesswoman Day. Check out this short video explaining what this day is all about. Well, that is going to wrap up this WNCT Now digital news update. Of course, we have more news coming up for you tonight on our broadcast at 5, 6, 10, and 11, so be sure and stay tuned for those for all your top and trending stories, not only here locally in the East, but nationwide. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.